Welcome, Virgo, to my channel 9 Levels Life Purpose Guidance. Thank you for clicking on my video, Virgo. This video is for you. This is for the month of November 20 and 22. I was pulling some runing cards for you. Romance, angel oracle cards, wisdom oracle cards, earth magic, soul's journey oracle cards, and later on you're also gonna see I was pulling some tarot cards for you, as always, for more details and clearing what's going on in your energy. So Virgo, keep in mind, those are always general readings, so it may or may not resonate with all of you. Take what does and leave the rest. Virgo, I feel like with the runing cards I was pulling, I got Bunyo in the upright. And Bunyo talks about, family, union, joy, bond, couple. So building something together with someone, you know, it's kind of like also talking about like when you are having a child together, right? It also talks about tradition and roots. It is the importance to have a place to return to, or the love of our families, right? So it shows up when we're you know um talking about having a greater balance and love in our relationships. So I know some some Virgos are saying, this can't be my reading because I'm like so in trouble in my relationship right now. So bear with me. I see way more than just what I just said with the when you're happy, love, or something with relationships. So we are gonna go way more deeper here into it. You see, you got the Romans angel oracle cards as well, and you started with the love yourself first in reverse. So it says, when I'm saying the in the reverse, Virgo, the reverse cards are always showing you us, okay? um if there are like energies more inwards, okay, if you are going more inwards, or if there's a blockage, okay. And with the love yourself first card in reverse, it's definitely showing me that you have to work on yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So maybe you're not feeling love right now, and it is really nudging on your own self-love right now. I see it with the forgiving and learning card in the upright. So it talks about, as you release and heal the past, you're experiencing more love in your present moments. So it shows me, that you might be in a relationship what was very important for you. Maybe it was a long term relationship, but what I see with the oracle cards is that there's something you guys have completed. There's nothing more for you to do or to experience in the relationship, in the situation, in your circumstances you're in right now. As I said, keep in mind this is a general reading, but this is what the cards are saying. So I also see that there's new love. Yes, it could be still the old person, okay? It could be still like, we are all evolving, right? We are all working on ourselves. We all improve. So do not forget that. But with the new love card, it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I'm not really sure if you are aware that there is maybe new love waiting for you, or like that you are like already ready for it, because you have the love yourself first card coming up first, right? So again, if you are able really to let go, and you know evolve out of that situation, having courage. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit more later, because you're going to see way more cards coming up. But this is definitely gonna help you. So you gotta work on yourself first, love yourself first, learn and forgive in that situation and yourself to be open enough to receive new love. All right, so have a little bit faith in destiny. So spirit loves you and spirit will not disappoint you. Spirit knows what's going on, and if spirit sees that you are done learning your lessons, right? You evolved in a way, you got stronger in a way, then spirit will let you experience the new journey you should be on. All right. Let's take a look at the angel cards. You have be assertive and ask your angels. So that's exactly what I mean. You gotta be strong in your situation, Virgo. So be assertive, and if you feel like, and I also see it. I'm gonna show you the Earth Magic Oracle cards in a second, but I also see that you are maybe you like kind of like doing a little ceremony or so to really like go inwards to connect with your spirit guides and angels. Let me jump over there to the Wisdom Oracle cards. I was pulling the Fates and Time to Go cards for you, Virgo. The Fates, it talks about karma, about the things that you can change, okay, and things you can't change. So important is to know the differences. That's the wisdom you're gonna reach. Um, like what I mean is, if you can't change other people, right? They are who they are, but you can accept the mystery, and you can grow and evolve out of it. Maybe you're feeling unprepared. I also see that with the Earth Magic. I really got to show you this in a second. Um, but it's kind of like, you know, you got to have courage for the things you can change. That's important. And the only thing you can control is your attitude. So it kind of like talks about serenity. With the second one I was pulling, Time to Go in the upright, it again talks about an ending, a completion. So again, there's nothing else more to learn or to experience for you in the situation you're in. So it's time to move on. Maybe to take a risk. Okay, destiny is kind of like calling you, and if that's the case, Virgo, and a relationship is over, just do not go with destruction on it. Just release. Okay, just release, surrender, and release. For those out there who are business owner, and your business hasn't brought you the success you were hoping for, do not keep going with it with the same input. What I mean is, like, if nothing has grown yet out of it with the same work you've put already in there, it will not succeed if you keep up like that. You There's just one way. Either you improve yourself, you work more and more and more, and it might turn out well, or you're gonna release it and say, okay, I gotta go a different way because I'm just gonna get broke with hoping that my business is gonna turn out successful one day. Okay, so keep that just in mind. Remember, destiny is in charge here, so you're not losing nothing. You gain everything when you surrender to the fact. All right, let me show you the Earth and Soul's Journey Oracle cards, and later on the tarot cards. All right, so let's take a look at the Earth Magic and Soul's Journey Oracle cards I was pulling for you, Virgo, for the month of November. So what I got for your reading, and I apologize, I also was pulling the fog card in reverse. I don't know where it is right now, but I just want to let you know this was the first card with the Earth Magic Oracle cards. I got next the Ceremony in the reverse, so you go inwards. That's what I meant, or that's why I'm mentioning it before, what it means when the cards are in the reverse. It's important to know. So just keep that in mind. It's like, some people are just, oh, that's all like in the reverse, it's also negative and crap, but it's not. It's just, showing the directions, kind of like. So with the lotus flower, and I apologize again because this was in the upright. Da, 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 da. So it's kind of like, with the wisdom oracle cards where I was pulling the fate card, it's the same, like, the fate talks about, it can be um that you're feeling unprepared, okay, for like your new journey, your new moves, you maybe want to go. But the lotus flower is kind of like remembering you that maybe it is a feeling that you feeling unprepared, but you're not. So as well as the lotus flower is not unprepared, right? With the courage in the reverse, you remember I was telling you it takes courage to, you know, to work on the things you can change. Okay, so that's very important. With the courage, it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And as you see, I was also pulling the fear card here with the Soul's Journey Oracle cards. What says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, with the friendship card in reverse, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So, maybe you're keeping your friends, your circle very close to you. It can be also indicate that you might want to open up to your friends to tell them what's going on. Maybe you haven't talked about it yet because there was some fear, or you did not have the courage to talk about it or to find help. I see it with the loneliest card in the reverse, Virgo. So I know that I'm never alone, but it feels like you are somehow a little bit, somewhere where you closed off, maybe. And I understand, I mean, there were probably like, some challenges and setbacks you had to deal with, and all that takes a lot of energy, right? With the failure upright, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So you are aware that whatever you experienced was helpful for your soul's growth. So you surrender, kind of like, and you are accepting that everything you experienced helps you, and to learn lessons to just to benefit you and to, to evolve. All right, let me jump over to the tarot cards to get a little bit more details. Virgo, if this reading helps you so far, if you like it, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would very appreciate it. So let's get started with your first card. You have the King of Swords in the reverse. It talks about being mentally unstable, or, not getting the truth out of a situation. It could be also showing an air sign you're dealing with, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But it definitely says that there's a need to take control over all of your areas of your life. With the Nine of Wands upright next to it, it shows up when you're breaking barriers. And this is what the Oracle cards also were already showing us, right? So it's kind of like moving into the unknown, like, discovering new territory or moving into new territory. You see the bandage that represents kind of like the history and the challenges this person already went through. But it's the person still moves ahead regardless. And with the Hierophant, your first major arcana, you have in total two, so it talks about balance, right? But with the Hierophant upright, it can, talk about a blessing in a way. It also is kind of like a card for you know, something like like a form of cultural religion, which is like socially integrated. So it can be like, the doorway to the mystery, okay, of the spiritual world. And I think this is kind of like what it also means in this reading. So it can be, a figure about religious authority or a mediator, a translator. It can be also a mentor or a student in this case, because we all learn. With the Six of Cups, Virgo, in the reverse, it is kind of like talking about that someone is keeping the spoils for oneself or is refusing to acknowledge the good parts of the past. Um, it can also show that you kind of like let others drain your emotional life. And with the Three of Wands, it talks about to rethink about the parameters of your partnership. So to check it and make sure you also getting a good end of the deal out of it, right? So it also wants you to let you know that you don't have to prove yourself. All right. So have an open mind and look for new solutions in your case. With the Queen of Pentacles upright, it could be you, Virgo. It talks definitely about, fertility, or better say manifestation in your case. So into the natural world with passion, okay, towards all things. So someone who definitely has a nurturing personality. She is representing, or she is the goddess of the house and the home. So she can be a like caretaker, a boss. Um, maybe she's kind of like, we're in Halloween season. She might be decorating like the house for Halloween or so. Anyways, with the Ace of Swords in the upright, it is talking about a brilliant idea or your success and achievement. So something you gonna maybe nail. But the ace is kind of like in general as the seed of it, okay? So it wants you also to remember you about the value of your mind. So it can, you could defend yourself, or you can hurt others as well, right? So that's why we were saying before, don't forget that the thing you have under control is your attitude. So kind of like the ability to determine how we're reacting to the outside circumstances. So just to remember that it can heal or it can hurt, and it also shows victory. The victory, it can be indicating with the next card, which is the Five of Pentacles upright. This talks about the dark night of the soul. So you see two bandage beggars there, people walking towards the light, the Five of Pentacles, what shows the Tree of Life. And so short say, if they gonna look, they gonna might get salvation, but only when they look, when they're willing to take the salvation, kind of like. So it can also show the downside and the rough patterns of a long-term relationship. Again, with the Hierophant, it indicates that a lot, that this might be the case here. And, it kind of like can be a loss, but somehow it's not the end, right? So with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, it is definitely important, to take time out for yourself. So do not reject everything, especially what is inherited from your family. You know, some qualities can be helpful. And it's time to cultivate like deeply personal relationships. With the Ace of Pentacles right next to it in reverse, you know, it talks about throwing money away. So why I'm jumping so quickly here or rushing through it is like when I see the Queen of the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Then I see the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe with the Ace of Swords, the truth is that there was some money spending in the wrong way. Okay, so it's kind of like a card of throwing money away, or you losing things that are important to you but you do not pay attention. So it could be you, Virgo, it could be the other person you're dealing with, but definitely there's an unbalance going on. With the Eight of Wands in the reverse, it is kind of like, you know, good intentions going south, or you know, communication goes wonky. So you know, oh, you hear that? So you know, it can also be, but we are already behind Mercury retrograde. It can also indicate that maybe there was something during Mercury retrograde that could be important for you to know. So it's not too late to reach out and to fix things if that's important for you, Virgo. So in other words, fight the ego for your higher good. With the last card you have here, which is the Hangman, the last major arcana card in the upright, you know, it talks about that something was maybe keeping you stuck in your growth, okay, in your soul's progress. But there's an opportunity to see the things from, you know, a new vantage point in your situation. So it can also indicate, you know, dealing with supernatural powers of saints and holy figures. So, you know, you kind of like observing your own balance in a way, which is good. So it talks about observing sacred energy, you know, what puts you in a transformation mode also, Virgo. So it's kind of like a worthy and useful break to take while you still should surrender to the circumstances. So learn from the lessons and seek wisdom. All right, Virgo, I hope this reading helped you. If it does, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I wish you a wonderful November, Virgo. Take care, keep your head up, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.